Now EA Sports and the National Football League so proud to welcome you to the southeast section of Brazil and the world-renowned city of Sao Paulo. But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. Game number 2 on this year's NFL schedule. Happy to have you with us. The Chiefs, the Chargers, underway from Brazil. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Herbert going to go to the air right away. Open man here is Conklin. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
It's second and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a run. He's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. To the right side and intercepted. Still fighting. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tui Pelotu got in and dropped it. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack on offense. Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
A 34-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
We spend so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big-time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. A big play there for L.A. 48 yards. Herbert off of play action. Out to his left. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Play action. It's Herbert. forced out to his left. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always in. He's got him in, complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 95 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
Here's Herbert. Setting up the screen, Harris. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Got him in, it's Brown. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Now here's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Chiefs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now, and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. The 13-yard line. 17-0 our score after 1.
First and 10 at the 13.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10.
Hey, Ram.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Here's Pacheco once again.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Able to slither by. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
On third down, it's Pacheco. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on fourth down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Over the middle complete. It's Rice. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 11.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And the lead will hold at 10.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big play that time on the catch and run. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here.
First and 10 at the 30.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He finds his target, Allen. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Flush to his right. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here's second and 10.
Let's go.
Herbert now. This one finds McConkey. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Third and 9 here.
Home trips right. Go.
Here's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Red McConkey, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14.
Chargers 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Mahomes going to throw. Swings this out for Hunt. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And the Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 2.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll drop it. And it's a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Herbert. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Home troops right. Step.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Herbert throwing again. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Being chased out left. To the left side, he's got McConkey. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Out of the gun, Herbert. Open man here is Conklin. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Play action. It's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Home troops right. Home troops right. Baylor tight.
Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
Mahomes now to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And that will get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 33.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw, it's Mahomes. A rifle's run, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now Herbert going to change the look. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
The last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really how it can hurt you. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the 2. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Complete to McConkey. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6. And they call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
Home trip right.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to always build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to the 45-yard line. Running left to give to Pacheco. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, they go back to Pacheco. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. Now Mahomes. And it's caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield. But they never did.
5-9, 5-9.
The play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He finds his target, Allen. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there for L.A. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. This is caught. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal.
Harris will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now here's Mahomes, sliding out of the pocket.
That's caught right side by Worthy.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
And it's straight. It's Pacheco.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
The Chargers' 43-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Midge used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Brings up 2nd down.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Herbert now. Finding Allen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Herbert going to throw. He gets it to Johnston. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Herbert.
He's going to get this one out. Oh, no, lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
On 1st down, it's Hampton.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Herbert. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week one. Here's third down now.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
Ray. Let's go. Let's go. Hey.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Mahomes. Finding Kelsey.
He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to change things up. Mahomes will throw. Open man right side is Rice.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes.
Rolling to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Oh, it's incomplete. Oh, it would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Mahomes.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They still need one completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're going over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have one last shot.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write it into this one. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading